Oh man, today's video on the main channel, well, talk about a quick PKing video. Oh boy, new video is out on the main channel. It's actually my second PKing video for this year, 2026 edition. There's going to be a playlist in the description of that video. My other PKing video, ironically, was pretty short too. I ended up using the Fang, because I wanted to compare it to a Vesta longsword. But the amount of people in PvP worlds are, how do I put this really nicely? Really friggin' good. So definitely make sure to check that out. New video on the main channel. It's going to be, Taco Tuesday. I'm going to be showing my, my loot tab from killing frost dragons for 2 weeks. I gotta do a lot of frost dragons to remake a lot of moolah, and I'm not even pooted right now. Hold on one second. Let me get pooted. There we go. Okay, we're pooted. Otherwise, yeah, new video on my main channel. And, this week, gonna be doing leagues, which is gonna be good. Leagues start on, Wednesday. But I'm going to be uploading probably my first leagues video probably on Thursday. Yes, on Thursday will be, so stay tuned for that. But I will be talking about leagues on a vlog on Wednesday. If you are new here, welcome. I cover a wide range of stuff from the greatest game ever, aka RuneScape. If you enjoy these videos, smash the like button, completely free, and subscribe to see videos from me again. The YouTube algorithm probably isn't going to like the video I just uploaded on my main channel. It's like the YouTube algorithm, my channel is forever shadowed banned. Not to mention my YouTube channel was made 17 years ago, so shadow banning from very much the Wild West days of RuneScape, not to mention yeah, people that recently subscribe and turn on the notification bell, they don't get notifications. It's very, very weird. But then again, like, when I subscribe to YouTube channels too, I don't get, like, notified. It's, the algorithm is all about watch time and how much you're actually watching, because it's all conflicting data. People that actually watch a lot of my videos, like OG Nightmare RH watchers, obviously the algo pushes you stuff a lot more. But it is what it is. I mean, that's the world we live in. But definitely check out the video on the main channel. It is definitely interesting. And, I'm probably going to start doing custom DMs again. I did them many, many years ago. And custom DMs are actually a lot more funner, in my opinion. Because then you can get some newbies, you know, versus newbies like me. You don't necessarily have to find some super dominant PKer, and that was like the entire thing. Many years ago, PKing was like for anyone. Now I want that apple pie, man. I want that. Oh man, he took the American pie. I was going to stick my wiener in it. Oh, I gotta rewatch the American Pie movie series. I haven't seen those movies in a long time, and I think there's actually like 6 or 7 of them now. I'm still watching the TV show Chapel Wait. I'm actually 3 episodes from finishing it. Highly recommend it to anyone out there who's a big vampire fan. Not to mention if you love the Salem Lot movies. Definitely check it out. Chapel Wait is, it's only 1 season, 10 episodes. I'm on, episode number 8. So I should probably finish it maybe, if not tonight, maybe tomorrow. But yeah, the TV show is a prequel to the movie Salem Lot, aka Stephen King movie. I read the book, watched the movie, phenomenal book. The book is actually more scary than the actual, movie. OG vampire style movie. But okay, you want to take my dragon, I'm gonna take your friggin' frostbones, man. Yeah, that's right. Take my dragon, I take your frostbones. I'm gonna go back over here now. So today's episode, I kind of really want to talk about a very interesting topic. It comes from one of you all. I thought that I saved the screenshot, but apparently I did not. I feel like an ass. But basically talking about one of the dilemmas about items not essentially leaving the game. What do I mean by this? Well, I'm going to talk just about old school RuneScape, not necessarily about RuneScape 3. Okay, because RuneScape 3 is very different than old school RuneScape, and it shares a lot of the same similarities, but not really. I'll talk a little bit about old school RuneScape probably near the end of this video, but I really want to talk about pretty much this, Death's Office. So Death's Office pretty much launched on my birthday, June, during Rona, man. Yeah, June 25th, my birthday, 2020. Before Death's Office, old school RuneScape had a very big problem. And the problem being is that streamers were essentially getting DDoSed while they were live streaming, and they were getting kicked off from streaming, and they were getting killed while doing like very, very big like bossing like events. They were either at the Corporal Beast, they were either just at God Wars, they were PKing, they were at the Duel Arena, and this was really big during 2016. And I'll never forget it. Jagex actually responded very quickly to this, which was awesome by Jagex. And they're like, okay, we're gonna help our streamers out here, which is a great thing. And they basically changed the timer to your gravestone, because old school RuneScape, when it first came out in 2013, it was very much 2007 orientated. You had to race back to your gravestone. You had to have somebody bless your gravestone, and it had a timer. However, now in 2020, Death's Office came out. You could die. I could die right now, and I could go take a gigantic poop. I could play with my ball sack, and I will still be able to log on and reclaim my items. It's actually utterly remarkable. Now, here's the thing about it. There is a fee to actually collect your moolah at Death's Office, but it's not like an insanely big fee, okay? It's not like, let's say, a couple mil. It's, you know, okay, you know, 100K. On RuneScape 3, it's very similar. Every single time you die, you basically have to, you know, collect your stuff. But the whole point is that items necessarily don't leave the game anymore. And one of you all commented on my video that I was talking about how items just continuously go down to Chinatown. You could buy right now, this Dragon Hunter lands, I paid 66 mil, and I mean, in theory, okay, you know, 64 mil, that's minus 2 mil, that's not bad. But what if theoretically, like 3 months later, it goes down to, let's say, 60 mil? And then let's say 1 year from now, it's in the 50 mil. And it just continuously goes down. There was a point in time where the Dragon Hunter lance was over 100 mil. So one of the reasons why you have items that don't go up in value, they just go down, is because they don't leave the game. Many, many years ago on RuneScape, items left the game constantly. Constantly would leave the game. On RuneScape 3, you do pay, like, money to reclaim your items, but let's face reality. The money that you basically repay to claim your items, it's nowhere close to what the item is actually, like, worth and stuff. You could pay 1 million GP to reclaim, like, a billion GP weapon. It's nowhere close to what, like, you know, because think of it this way. If you are paying 1 or 2 mil to reclaim a 1 billion item weapon, well, imagine if that 1 billion item weapon left the game. That would keep prices relatively high. Supply and demand 101, essentially, right? Obviously, obviously the more supply, you're going to have the price go down. So keep it simple. Let's say in circulation, there are 100,000 Dragon Hunter Lances, right? And the price of a Dragon Hunter Lance is 60 million GP. Now, because items are leaving the game because people are getting butt raped, and the amount of Dragon Hunter Lances in the game constantly fluctuate between maybe 80 to maybe 100k, the price can very much remain high if you really think about it, right? But if the items don't leave the game, and then we're at like 200k for Dragon Hunter Lances, now that's going to bring the price down. So I actually never really thought about this before, because I made a video talking about this a couple weeks ago, how items don't ever really reclaim like their value, and it pisses off a lot of people. A lot of people log on to this game every so often, and they're like, man, my bank is going down. I paid 100 mil for this Dragon Hunter Lance. That's going down to Chinatown. My throat is unlubricated. People get very irritated, and I don't blame them. But one of the reasons to blame is the safety net. So, to really sum up today's video, do you believe that Death's Office is a good thing or a bad thing? Because if we did not have Death's Office, items on this game would probably remain very much expensive. What is the downside? The downside is that if your internet goes off, if you are, well-known streamer, and you're streaming and some hooligan knocks you off of streaming or your internet, well, you can go down to Chinatown, lose GP. It could be very annoying. 3, let's say maybe the game has some glitch or bug and you end up dying because the game is lagging. That's pretty annoying, right? But in theory, items could very much stay very high in value, aka your bank may not go down in value. That's one really big trade-off. Now, on RuneScape 3, to really, actually before closing up today's video, RuneScape 3, entirely different. RuneScape 3, the weapons are so OP. There's so many more weapons. There's so many more items. The combat system is a lot easier to do on high-level bosses. Not to mention, RuneScape 3 has a thing called instances. So, keep it simple. You have 10 worlds. And if you are not in a old school RuneScape clan and would love to join one, Clan Nightmare RH is always recruiting. You just got to go to view other clan, type in Nightmare RH. Please don't be an a-hole. I had to ban someone the other day because they were just fighting with people, and it's like, dude, love the game and love RuneScape, and I am gonna steal your loot. I just lost some items in PvP. I gotta remake some money back. Oh man, I'm such a newbie and I love it. The worlds. If you go to the world switcher, and let's say theoretically, let's say you have 10 worlds, and you have 10 worlds with 10 Bandos dungeons. A instance creates an instant just for you. So you can have an endless number of instances. If there are 1,000 people in a world, and 1,000 people wants to go and fight Bandos Garagarada on RuneScape 3, you can have 1,000 instances. So the amount of GP that comes into RuneScape 3, forget about it. Utterly forget about it. RuneScape 3 is such a different beast. However, on old school RuneScape, it's so different. If Death's Office and also the Gravestone, really was not the way it kind of is, then maybe items would be greater in value. I could be wrong. Maybe I am wrong. But let me know down below in some nasty, dirty little comments. Ooh, boy. If you think that removing Death's Office would actually keep items very much stabilized. If not, tell me why. Otherwise, I love you all. Check out the new PKing video. Stay tuned for League content. I'm really excited. If you want more of me, definitely check out my book on Amazon. It is a zombie horror novel edition. Sorry, no RuneScape content on Amazon just yet. Otherwise, I'll see you all on the next one, and later.